garbage you're watching. I want to watch the news.
Are you making headway at least?
This is the news.
We are Voivod. This is Piggy, this is Blackie, this is Away, and I'm
This
Snake.
is May.
Okay. And he's the singer, the bass player, the guitar player, and I play drum. And he's 28, and he's 25, and he's 24, and 20. The concept was before the band, but it was for my drawing. I created a concept about a post-nuclear creature living in his own world, like everything destroyed around. And that was for my drawings when I was young. But when we formed the band, I explained the concept to the other guys, and they thought it was interesting to have a band with a concept. So we decided to keep Voivod as a name for the band and the Voivod word as a concept for the band. The story of the band first. Okay.
That's it? Okay. We're in a small town up north Quebec, okay, called Jonquière. Okay. And we just want to searching a way to make our life different than working in factories and things like that. Okay. So we decided to make a band.
We're the band who start the wave there, like metal wave. When we formed Voivod, we started playing covers, like Motorhead, Heathen, and Tank covers.
We knew each other in advance because we get out on the same bars, we were on the same schools, everything. So it was just the right time coming, and we said, okay, we go to do that band.
There's definitely a lot of classical and industrial and psychedelic influences. I mean, we're listening to so many different kinds of music. Like we can listen to old stuff like Pink Floyd and King Crimson. Takes long to develop a full concept album. Like it took us 2 years to develop Dimension Anthrax. So you can't put a full concept album each year. Maybe the one after, I don't know. There's no limits. I mean, you can extend the concept to any context. You can expect the unexpected.
God? Who's God? Who's God? Who's God? Who's God?
We're basically a crossover band. I mean, the music's evolved from hardcore into metal, you know, because we got speed here and we got groovy rock beats. So it's really hard. I mean, I guess we were like a heavy rock and roll band.
I don't know. I checked out the new Madonna tape. It's really good.
Yeah.
He likes them a lot.
I like Madonna. I like Jodie Watley.
He almost beat me up because I smelled his tape.
Yeah, nobody
You know
touches
what?
my Madonna tape.
This guy gets hurt all the time on the road. He's always hitting his head, getting stitches,
Breaking fingers, breaking knuckles.
punching me in the
Popping
face
the head.
on stage.
Bruised my spleen and my kidney, fractured 2 ribs, broke 3 toes, broke 2 fingers, 17 stitches in my forehead, 5 stitches in my chin.
Yeah, you always.
All in all, it's been a good tour, though.
It's worse than a pro.
It's the hospital bills cost more than the bus.
You get these girls on the bus and they're like, we were on Poison's bus, you know? And I could just imagine what they were doing then, you know?
They weren't holding hands, that's for
Right.
sure. Maybe holding glands, but not
Right.
holding hands. When you got a chick in the back of the bus and you get her clothes off, and she goes, I can't do this. You go, what the fuck are you doing naked on my bus then, you bitch?
On just one album, you touched on a really wide variety of stuff. For example, No Glove, No Love.
Yeah, well, No Glove, No Love is just like
Safe
life on the
sex.
road.
Yeah. Or life anywhere nowadays, man, just safe sex.
Satan's Cronies is about people go around and saying the devil rules and the devil Satan this and Satan that. When I tried to sing that song was that how stupid it was. And that if any of these people ever really met Satan, they'd shit their pants.
Two colors. Planet sky.
Show me your tattoo.
Yeah, I just got a tattoo, a no fat chick. Oh, really? See?
Get a close up on it.
Alright. That'd be a tough one.
That's true, in case they get him drunk.
Yeah,
And they pull his pants down, they see it, and they run away.
Hi, I'm Dee Dee Verney.
Bobby Gustafson.
Bobby Blitz, we're from Overkill.
And this definitely ain't Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
This is New York.
New York, New York. So good they had to name it twice.
That's the Statue of Liberty back there. This kind of music is dirt, cuz. You got to get down, you got to get dirty. It can't be a polished type of a formula. It's feel.
Megaforce Records and John Z would kill us if we brought him a fucking pop song. We brought in something that was la-di-da and this and that, you know, John Z would just kick us in the ass. Get the hell out of here with this shit, you know?
So with the fans.
Do something good.
The attitude we have is Overkill. We portray it in the music, we portray it on stage. It's got to be that way. If it's not all, it's nothing. So you got to do it over the top. It's Overkill. It's an attitude. I'm a Motorhead fan.
Motorhead fans,
Yeah.
right?
We just toured with them, with Motorhead. It was like a dream come true.
Oh, get it.
We've been fans of them since
those
we
guys
were
drink.
small.
It's like touring with gods.
Drinking
Old God.
Old drinking God.
Go Mordred, thank you for the last 10 years.
Sunrise from
shot of the furry thing up there. It's very nice. This is a furry thing.
Look at this. See that?
Look at that.
Don't you wish you had one just like it?
This is the world's first pure mink
It
microphone.
reminds me of my cat's
First
cock.
interview I've ever done talking into a hamster.
What's the difference between
Punk's
thrash
not as good as
metal,
what we do.
black metal, death metal, heavy metal, speed metal, thrash metal,
20 metal.
thing metal, what's it metal? What's the difference? I don't know. I can't tell.
Aluminium
All we know is that we're Motorhead. You know, and when we first started out, we were a hard rock band. Heavy metal is a term that's been invented since, long after when we formed. As far as we're concerned, we Motorhead. We do what we do.
Rock and roll band, I always thought, mate.
What would a typical day on the road be like? What sort of shit would happen from
Well,
start to
usually
Shit like this.
throw the girls out the bed,
wake up with a hangover?
scrape the crust off the jeans, stagger out the bus, have a shower in cold water under a tap outside, put on the hat, get on the horse and go out and ride the jolly old range, you know what I mean?
You remember the first time you ever got drunk?
Yeah,
What happened?
threw up.
Me as well.
Most people do. But then you learn to love it later.
Actually, I haven't seen you throw up. I don't think ever.
No, well, I don't do it in
You've
public
seen me
that
throw
much.
up. You've seen me throw in
I've
public,
seen you
mate.
throw up all over the known world, yeah.
I like sticking my fingers down my throat. Actually.
Yeah, he does. He
To get off on
likes
it.
it. See, it's heavy metal music.
That's only
made him
because you
like
can't
that,
get anybody
see.
else to do it.
Mind you, you're not pregnant, are you? Anybody watching this, if you think, I mean, I know that I'm not the boy next door. It's a long time since I could ever lay claim to it. But if you really think that a kid listens to a track from an album and blows his bloody brains out because of it, think for a moment about all the kids who listened to the album and didn't. It's pretty good odds, isn't it, really?
He's going to blow his
What
brains
did
out
the album
anyway.
sell, say, 500,000 mil? And out of all them, one kid blew his brains out, so pretty good odds, really. They spent 200,000 people getting on a
Yeah, the
beach
kid
in
was-
Normandy in 1944. I hate that, but there's always violence. I mean, there's always a segment of any public gathering that is going to be going for that. You know, I mean, there was less at Woodstock, but then the same year we got Altamont, so you can't really, you know. There's always somebody ready for some of that to show what a big tough guy they are, you know. Hello, you sons of bitches. Let me hear, Wuzzle over here, Filthy Animal Taylor on my left, and you're listening, or watching even, I'm used to doing radio, you see. You're watching
Hard and Heavy.
Lewd and Crude, Smooth and the Nude. Dude,
Hard and
fucking
heavy.
dude.
Hard and Heavy and covered in baby oil.
Ever so good, isn't it, eh? Eh? Smothered in onions. So, if you don't watch, keep watching till the end, and if you don't, I'll come round and screw your old lady, okay?
Oh.
Hi, I'm Doug Pierce here. I play guitar in Heathen.
I'm Leaz, and I play guitar too.
We're out in front of Ruthie's Inn. It's now Keisha's, but it used to be Ruthie's and Exodus, Slayer. A lot of these older bands started here, you know, and
All the local bands used to play here.
big local scene here. Metallica played here, and it's been a real legendary club all these years. metal? Is it just like a bunch of idiots going as fast as they can? I mean, I've never played speed metal, really. I've just played heavy metal. You know, it's like that's what I think of melodic, cool ways of changing really fast rhythms and brutal riffs and stuff.
It's all just metal, basically. That's all it is.
That's better.
Not speed, not thrash, not pink, not brown. You know, just metal.
Just metal, all in good. Real big, real good, real loud, real brutal, real hopelessly hard for your parents to control.
Exodus was always, you know, my favorite band from around here.
They'd break glasses on the stage and smash their fists into them, and it was
People would stage dive and dive into the glass, and there would be blood, you know,
but it was
on the
fun,
stage.
you know, they'd just do it.
Crazy.
It was an unbelievable thing. This was back in 83, 84, you know.
Yeah. I remember this one night when Exodus played, and it was like a really violent night, and this one guy, like Paul Bailoff said, I want to see a dead poser. And a bunch of, you know, Exodus kids just ran out and found this guy with spandex and slashed his throat. You know.
It was an unbelievable thing. It was hilarious.
Yeah. Well, basically, I'm not going out because I'm quite scared of crowds. All right, over now.
Believe it. Babaloo hunting.
Count Havoc from the planet Ravage. Really old planet.
Robert Killer, beer dinner. Back the Lord Slayer central vocals of...
How'd it go? We're Exodus! Yeah!
The lowest form of life that's growing in our streets. From CDO pressure to the politician elite. The story of the vomit that's infect on our TV. The women that we sell and the trash in the Middle East. Murderous such lovers make their way to pass. They look the other way when they take their back. We've gotta put a stop to this senseless bullshit. They call these people and throw them in the bag. Oh, 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 where our tax dollars spent. How much it costs to repent? For us to take our stand. When you meet a command, you can take it all to hell. Shove it up your ass where the sun is shining. We know now what it takes to defend. If disaster strikes, then they're behind. You can take it all to hell. Shove it up your ass where the sun is shining. We know now what it takes to defend. If disaster strikes, then they're behind. Corruption! 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 Corruption!
This is what happens when you live in the UK for too long. You look like him. European tour, it was God.
It's Baba Bell, and I think you're ready for Exodus.
Everybody has to pay their dues. Everybody has to pay their dues. Metallica deserves everything they've got. They've been here fucking a long time. You know,
they're paying dues a lot longer than other bands. They deserve everything.
Yeah, but we made a couple bad mistakes. But that's over now. It's back. Y'all should have been born with the same mother and father because we just,
incredible.
We're all 60 men.
We are family. I got all my brothers in me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We are family.
Get up off the good
Hi, we're Testament. We're down here at the studio recording a new record, Practice What You Preach. I'm Chuck.
I'm Alex.
I'm Eric. I'm Louie. I'm Greg. We're trying to capture our feel as a band. So we're trying to do all our tracks, pretty much, live, all together, so we all have the same feeling when we're playing the song.
The hardest thing is getting some separation, between the sounds, because it's in the past their music tended to be real fast, and it's hard to make things sound like music when it's just everything's going 200 miles an hour.
We always seem to have a good time and
get in trouble.
Basically end up in trouble.
Yeah.
Hammersmith show in London, we played with Anthrax, this last show of the tour. We all went out for drinks. The record company took us out, and our bar tab at the end of the night was like $3,600 just for the alcohol. There's like $100 worth of food on it.
About 6 bottles of Dom Perignon.
Yeah, we were just out of it. I was out on the dance floor. I tried to start a dance contest out there, and I even got in a wrestling match in the bar with some guy we met.
Busted some guy's head open even. He was bleeding all over his tuxedo.
One thing about the Bay Area, like all the musicians and stuff that hang out clubs, there's a really good family bond between people.
Tell us a little bit about your favorite clubs to go to, best place to hang out.
Keisha's Inn.
Now that it's been,
That's where we started, Ruthie's Inn. That's where Legacy started playing. Megadeth, Exodus.
Yeah, I mean, nobody would exist if it wasn't for that place.
Oh, we're Candlemass. Yes. Some of our albums has been known to be quite depressive, but Nightfall was mostly around death. Doom metal is maybe just a good name, I mean, people always want to categorize you, and maybe it's a good name.
Mirror, mirror upon the wall, magic in the night, around the madness.
Our covers is not full of blood and guts. This is God right here.
I haven't really practiced any occultism, but I'm really interested in it.
Candlemass is not a satanic band or a religious band. It's just basically stories about good and evil. I can't listen to acid music. I want to kill people in here.
If you take acid, it doesn't matter.
Well,
do you take acid?
Oh no, we don't take drugs, and I haven't been drinking on the whole tour because I wanted to save my voice because we played almost every night. Every night. Pinocchio! There's no such thing as going to a concert in Sweden and drink a beer. It's not possible. That's why a lot of people drink before they go to the concerts. That's why a lot of people don't get to see the concerts because wasted before even the support act.
I don't know if it is because of us or if it is because of Europe, but now there are a lot of metal bands playing in Sweden.
Talking about Europe, they're old friends of Leif and Lars, I think. And last time we were in London, we went out drinking with them and almost ruined a couple of days of their recording of their new album. Let the good times rock.
Obviously the question has got to be, there's not many metal bands come out of Sweden over the years.
He's ugly. I'm much prettier than he is. I got a bigger stomach.
Yeah, I heard his dick was small. Can I see that? Oh my God.
Who actually has got the biggest dick in Candlemass?
Oh, I didn't show it to anyone. What do you want with it? It smells good.
Your dick smells good.
My dick smells good?
Hård och tung.
Hård och tung!
Who are you guys?
Vio-lence! Rob Flynn, guitar.
Barry Strickland drums.
Sean Killian, vocals. Look into the camera when you
Phil Dibble.
guitars.
And Dean Dell, bass.
If you come to one of our shows, it's far from serene, you know?
But Calling in the Corner was music by Rob Flynn. I'm waving. We started getting fanzines such as Violent Noise in New York. They really... I can look anywhere I want. Who cares? Anyway, we distributed probably about close to 3,000 demos through the mail by myself, and then they did the free demo giveaway through Mechanic, and that really just lifted everything off my shoulders.
Yeah, that was we gave out 4,000 for free on that one.
They're calling out for the next cadaver. They're going to lay in a cold decay. They're being swift with the scalpel. There's better dead than holy hell to be. They don't think I should be the first to see. The body staring at you, taking to see. I don't see you calling a job with them. The leading man to his brother, if you love face time.
We got the buzz going. We were drawing like 700 before we even had an album or anything. So at home in the Bay Area, and that just started drawing attention from magazines, and then the labels came.
When I was a kid, I used to put on the makeup and throw little Kiss concerts in the backyard with the fireworks, and I always knew I'd try my shot at music and take it as far as it went.
I was studying to be a brain surgeon, but I smoked too much pot, so that canceled that one.
Kind of thought that when I signed a contract, I'd be driving in limos and having a Ferrari and then Blackhawk. But
hey, it's reality time.
As I picked him on the road, his body mangled, took 10 hours for me to show together. Moving the skips, suited and cold and staring through glass eyes. Just for more stuff, all my legs here, her first reaction left the crowd.
when I was a kid, what I think I was going to be when I grow up? Oh, a doctor or a lawyer, man.
I wanted to be a bum living in the gutter.
Rob, you made it! You are a bum living in the gutter!
No, I wanted to be an actor or a musician.
Chandler from Kreator. I'm sitting here in the backstage of the country club in a way. Actually, it's the 4th time we're over here, but you know, the 3rd time when we're on tour. Yeah, it's our audience got a lot bigger since the first song we came in. Recording is always, you know, it's always getting on my nerve because it's really hard. I mean, you gotta be real clean and you gotta be on time and, you know, you gotta be there. You know, it's really, sometimes it's really boring, you know, because you think you played great and then the producer says, no, you sucked. I mean, there are still a lot of people who just listen to the music and don't care about lyrics at all. But also on the other side, there are a lot of people who like to read lyrics and like to get into it. You know, that's one of the reasons I like bands. You know, when I like a band, I like the lyrics and the music. Like, for example, you know, like Kate Bush, I like the lyrics and the music. I believe in the power, you know, of the whole thing, of the universe, you know. I believe that everything is one. So there's no person, you know, like this is God, he is God. It's like everybody's got a little bit of God inside. That's what I believe, you know. I don't see that thrash metal label as a limitation. I think we're a thrash metal band, but we don't want to be a limited thrash metal band, you know what I mean? Just because we're a thrash metal band doesn't mean that we can't, you know, like do anything we want in that kind of music.
Hi, we're Annihilator. Ooh, and you're watching Hard and Heavy. At the time, it was because I was an 18-year-old drunk, and I liked Metallica, and I wanted to play in a band and walk around town with long hair and think that I was cool.
My reason for doing this is artistic integrity. I'm in it just for the money.
At the moment, we're just coming off, I believe, a month tour with a British group called Onslaught. Bunch of fun and wild guys.
Yeah. Hilarious British guys.
This big Canadian wankers sign on the back of their bus. And being from Canada, we didn't know what a wanker was. So we thought it was, oh, Canadian jerks or whatever. We didn't realize it was, you know, whatever wanking means over here. So we followed them for a while until somebody told us what it meant. And at the next truck stop, we decided to make up this big sign saying Onslaught Gay Pride Tour 89. Yes, sex, playing this type of music, unless you're into guys, forget it.
This is Celtic Frost, Tom T. Warrior. And Oli Amberg. We're standing here at the world famous Sunset Strip, of course. Right in front of the Roxy. We change radically from album to album because we feel life is about changes. Life's all about changes. Changes make you mature, changes make you grow up, and that's what Celtic Frost is all about too. metal scene in particular is very, very conservative. There's not a wide horizon involved there. And especially us, we never looked at us as a typical thrash metal band. We always tried to expand, even back in Moby Tales. So we always found it really hard. But I guess that's what we were in for. I don't know if you can hear that the Beatles influenced my music or my writing. If they watched that thing, they probably like turn around their graves. But certainly my personal musical background comes from there, because that's what I listen to every single day of my childhood. I certainly would hope there's some corn of Beatles in my music. Next album's going to be quite different to Cold Lake. It's going to be a lot more heavy. It's going to be a lot more avant-garde, but in a very advanced style, a very contemporary style. It's going to be very modern. It's going to be avant-garde without the horns that we used on Into Pandemonium. It's going to be something very modern, something very, very Celtic Frost, but still with the straightforward edge that we had on Cold Lake, because we like that very, very much.
I'll tell you a little secret in Spanish.
I like to sleep all day, go to work, nowhere, so you sweat so hard to pay your credit card. I know you bust your ass to buy a new bus fare, so you can go to work like every other jerk. Every day's holiday, do you know what I mean? Every day's a holiday, don't you wish you were just like me?
We started out with thrash basically, and then we all kind of like, you know, wanted to go into something a little bit different. So at the time, we were listening to bands like Rick James and Living Color and
Parliament.
Old stuff.
Early Motown, a lot of the Motown.
Yeah.
Funkadelic Parliament.
It just kind of just weaved itself, you know, into our writing style.
I know you bust your ass off things I'd rather pass. You buy the things you need for stuff I get for free. Every day's a holiday. Why work up and sweat? Every day's a holiday. Don't you wish you were just like me?
We're going to be moving into a direction that is more it's heavy and also funky. So it's heavy metal without the metal and heavy funk. That's what it sounds like.
Mordred wants to go into any kind of sound that appeals to them at the time. We incorporated funk because at the time we were very interested in the funk genre. Looking ahead, we could go into any kind of other music and branch it into the basic Mordred sound.
Laaz Rockit.
From hell.
We're from that Bay Area.
Berkeley, baby.
Dude, alcohol brings truth out, you know.
We love it, Nick.
Can you say that again? What did you say about alcohol?
Brings truth out.
No, say it again.
Truth.
Alcohol.
Start from the beginning, man.
Alcohol brings this man to a true personal being. A true derelict.
There's a boat!
So what's up? Anyways, the video will be coming out soon, but we are doing a tour. We're doing a tour real soon with M.O.D. And then that'll end in July by the time you all are seeing this, and then we'll be over in Japan where we've never been before.
Can we get a shot of our manager jumping in the water?
Come on, Jeff.
The European kids, man, there's so much more fucking happening than like the Bay Area or the fucking American kids, because they love, that's all they live for.
There's no lawsuits over there. They can all bash each other's skulls in and no one gets sued, so.
Can you say that again?
Because there's no lawsuits there.
Why isn't there? So
why do I have to keep repeating everything? Is it me?
Fire in the hole!
We got so much trouble and our lives threatened by the Jamaican mafia.
We were all going to be killed, literally.
And then the SWAT teams came in.
They were going to take all our equipment, break all our hands, and kill all of us.
Slice our throats.
But apparently they didn't. Mr. Weller over here, the man with the quick tongue, talked our way out of it, gave him all the money we had for our road.
Can't say it was one of our best shows ever.
It was not fun. It was really scary. It was serious shit, man.
A great place. And we didn't even do it!
Yes, we did.
No,
come on.
Fire in the hole.
Mother, tell your children not to walk my way. Tell your children not to hear my words, what they mean, what they say. Mother, Mother, can you keep them in the dark for a while? Can you have them from the wedding world? Oh, Mother, Mother, gonna take you down the house tonight. Gonna show her my world. Oh, Mother.
take one.
We are the back of the country club, Kreator, California. I think the people here, they're much more crazy. It's like they really go for it. And in Europe, yeah. In Europe, sometimes they're like more cool. They stand there. Our bus driver is incredibly bizarre. It seems like there is no chance that he can find a club. It's like if you have a distance which needs usually 6 hours, we have 100% 12 hours for that. He's always got some reasons when he played. It's like, oh, the generator is broken or the map is wrong. I learned a lot of English and stuff like that, which is very important. I mean, as a European, it's actually very hard to write English lyrics. I mean, if you would do something in German or whatever, there are just a few people who understand what we say, so. We had like sitars and congos and stuff like that, and so we made a lot of experiments and stuff on that one. Just being open-minded, listen to a lot of other music styles, like whatever, like beat, jazz, punk, classical music, whatever.
Get out of here! Get out of here! Come on, this is TV. All right. Just tell us, say cut or whatever, okay? Yeah. Okay, tell us.
Yell that shit out.
Tell us.
Watching hard, fucking heavy.
Yeah, all right.
Hard and heavy.
Yeah, hard and heavy. We're Sacred Reich fans. We're at Santa Fe Spring. Checks. We've never been here before, but hey, you gotta do something once in your life, right? Sacred Reich's gonna play here in about maybe 15 minutes from now. Yeah, me and him are friends too. Yes, we are fans, and we're gonna see him in about 20 minutes. So you better watch and kick back and enjoy Sacred Reich.
We try not to be predictable. We like to do lots of stupid. We don't take ourselves too seriously because, I mean, we're not politicians. We're not gonna change the way the world works. You know, we're just doing music, and we just try and come across like this positive image to present to people because there's so much death, Satan, bullshit, and metal causes violence, and we try to not be like that, you know, and try and present a more positive, cooler attitude. sometimes if you didn't know what was going on or weren't aware of what was happening, and you looked at a bunch of kids slamming into each other, you go, wow, you know, what's going on? These kids are crazy. But it's just, you know, another way for people to let out a little steam, you know, and have a good time and go see a band that they like. We don't like George Bush. Big surprise. I don't like him. I don't like his wife. I don't like his attitude. I don't like politics. I don't like the fact that we judge other people by their governments. Like we look at a whole country as big as Russia and go, we don't like you, you're communists. You know, and we're judging them by their government. I mean, I wouldn't want to be known and judged by the way George Bush acts. The album's going to be called The American Way, and it's just like we had an album called Ignorance, which was like a broad political spectrum type of album, and like Surf, which dealt with stuff in, you know, in Central America and stuff like that. But the new stuff is like bringing it home more, you know, looking at ourselves, because the whole idea is you got to get yourself right before you go around trying to change everybody else and change the way other people think.
Welcome to the lovely and talented, majestic company located in the lovely New Jersey area. Some of the people coming in this month are Cinderella, yeah, playing here, no less. And this is the main room. Honestly, lovely velvet wallpaper. Backstage dressing room. Look over there! Look over there, quick! Oh my God! Jesus, that shit! Ah! And finally, the entrance onto the stage. And then the large backstage dressing room.
Anthony, is that the microphone on the stack? Is that right?
This is it. This is home for the evening. Hi, everybody.
We're nuclear assault. I live in New Jersey. These guys live in New York. And we're retired because we did 75 shows this year about. We're about to do another album today.
Yeah, and I'm missing Cheers to be here, so they better appreciate it. When I was in 5th grade, my teacher pointed at me and said, you're going to grow up to be a rock star. And at the time, I was a total bookworm, and I had short hair and the whole 9 yards. And I told them, you are out of your mind. And when I tried to enlist in the military, which was my first career choice, they said no, so I was stuck without a job, and I kind of drifted into this.
Same question?
Yeah.
What was it?
When you were a little kid, what'd you want to be when you grew up?
An astronaut. And then a baseball player. As soon as I saw those test dates of TV for astronaut when they spin around real fast, I said, fuck that, I don't want to be an astronaut. I don't want to be up in the fucking capsule for 8 months with some other dick.
I want to be a millionaire. I want to carry a briefcase.
He's ambitious.
Be executive type, you know, short hair, mustache, suit and tie.
Power tie?
Yeah. Not really. Not really. I'm an executive. That's right. I always wanted to carry a briefcase, like, be important.
They don't have titles yet. Generally, the lyrics don't get written until the last minute, generally, so we just call them the new one, the other one, that one. The fast one in E, the fast one in G, the backwards piece. Technical terms like that. We're avoiding stuff like drugs and Satanism and sexism because it's been done to death. It's boring. It doesn't mean anything. It means less than this roll of duct tape.
Yeah, it has no intelligence whatsoever.
And besides, I write the stuff and I have to sing it. I'm 26, and I think I'm a little bit beyond that now, but I hope.
No, seriously, I mean, you can wait a long time if you're waiting for the second coming or Armageddon or any of that stuff. You know, it's just the war's right around the corner, probably. So we figured we'd think about something that would make more of a point. Comparatively speaking, hopefully we'll be dead already with that.
dinner since we can't afford to eat dinner since we're getting paid. Maybe we're getting paid. Tonight we're eating Jenny's Cuisine Salisbury steak.
Oh, there's still more left.
Oh, with including maggots and everything. So my name's Matt, on bass over here for that band Forbidden from San Francisco.
Yeah, and I'm the guitar player for that band Forbidden from San Francisco, and
I'm Paul, I play drums.
for that band I also play guitar.
I'm
Russell. I sing. Rock Against Drugs.
Just count those anti-drug thrash metal bands.
From hell.
Are you guys really anti-drug? No, we're not. We're just full of shit.
Why'd you decide to play heavy metal, speed metal instead of, say, something more commercial like Bon Jovi?
Hairspray costs too much. Just shows the aggressiveness is what we like.
I can't afford a haircut either, especially this guy. I hate to say it, we still have melody involved in all that.
You don't hate to say that.
No, I don't hate to say it.
We still have some melody in the music.
Yeah, there's a lot of melody involved.
Aggressiveness with melody.
Charlie's so blind, waits to be lost. Charlie's so blind.
We're influenced a lot by Maiden and Priest because of how long they've lasted in the music business. We'd like to last that long.
I like the Partridge Family and Brady Bunch special
Greatest Hits album.
That's pretty good.
We'd like to get out of the clubs and into the arenas.
It's cool being on the underground. Yeah, we're not going to change our ways. We just want to make the world conform to us.
Yeah, we want to be one of those big bands like Metallica's doing an Anthrax. Get into the arenas and definitely get out and just doing clubs and stuff. Be one of the longevity bands like Paul was saying. But anyway, so what's happening with you?
Film this.
We're from New York. We hate everybody.
We are scumbags.
We never get to
say fuck. Fuck.
Fuck.
Fuck. Fuck.
We live for the 55 minutes on stage. That's the only thing that makes this life possible. It's not difficult.
It's not hard to start a band. You just do it.
It's just hard to get.
Hard to remain a band. That's all.
Why is it hard to remain a band?
Just attitude problems and just certain people don't fit the group the right way you want to have it. People don't really give you a chance to play either.
It costs money to have a band. It costs a lot of money to have a band. Then you want to make a demo. It costs a lot of money to make a demo.
Then you got to live to eat if you want to,
Most people don't make any money, for years.
Everything goes into the band.
It's really hard to find a place to rehearse, probably, more than anything in New York.
You got to play to eat.
Where did you rehearse in
Jamaica, Queens, that's where we rehearsed. Right next door to LL Cool J's room.
Yeah, at the music building.
Money's all that you desire. While you back it and desire. It's government dreams to care for me. I get the money that you get there free. Rainy day genius found your mind. Don't you realize the violence of play?
Johnny Z had a record store. It wasn't even a record store. It was like it was in a flea market, and it was just put up with cardboard walls. And he would have the best,
He had the heaviest albums though.
best record store you could ever want. You go in there and you wind up spending like $15, And at the time he had he signed Raven and a new band called Metallica.
It was even before that though. He was doing shows first as a promoter in New York in '82, and he did the one show out in Jersey with Anvil, and then he did his big show, which was the Headbangers Ball at the St. George Theater in Staten Island on Halloween in '82 with Raven, Anvil, and Riot. It was pretty much, Raven was a real underground band then, and we just figured this is the guy to get in touch with because he sort of knows what's going on with this kind of music.
And he brought Venom over for the first time in '82.
And we just thought, then we would just go to his store every weekend and bug the hell out of him.
He used to make us pay for his albums too.
But it was great because then he decided to start his own label because, you know, he was involved with these bands, you know, us and Raven and Metallica, and he really didn't know what to do with it. No major labels wanted to have anything to do with it, so he decided, well, I'll start my own label then.
We don't like making videos, it's too long. It's a big pain in the ass. It's 20 hours a day, it's boring.
Yeah. Doing it in a concert situation is better, but performance videos when you're just shooting it over and over and over again.
And it's lip syncing, and it's fake.
You meet with these people, these directors, and you know, in my mind, I always say to myself, you know, we're going to talk to these people, and they're going to say, yeah, we're going to do that, we're going to do that. In the back of my mind, I always say, this guy has no idea what is going on. And by the end of the video, they have no idea.
And they show you their great videos.
And they show you that what their concept of Anthrax is, and it has nothing to do with
what they want, and then until we have to scream at them, no, this isn't us, what are you doing? But I like it, I like it, I like it. They say, goodbye, see you.
Usually the five of us have an image in our mind, and it's pretty much the same thing of what it should look like, and it doesn't even come close.
You're anti-social. You're anti-social. You're anti-social. You're anti-social. How do you feel?
You know, it's great. You know, just a lot of fun playing these big crowds. Most of the fans are pretty familiar with our music, and we've been having really good shows, you know, with good, really good audiences.
Hi, this is Ozzy Osbourne, and this is Legends on Film. The day I got fired from Sabbath was at the time the worst day of my life, but then looking back now, it probably was the best thing that ever happened to me and them. It was a very sad period. I remember leaving there. I locked myself in a hotel room for three months, just getting smashed out of my brains every day, you know. It was the best job I ever got fired from, because they had a challenge. I mean, whatever I've said about Tony Iommi in the past was a lot of anger and a lot of bitterness on both parts. But I've got to be truthful to you. He's one of the greatest all-time riff merchants. I mean, he came up with some classic heavy metal riffs.
But it's just, I think, a lot of other things that sort of got in the way, you know, and caused problems, really.
For example?
Just main things that's gone on via press people, really, from one person to another, saying, oh, so-and-so said this about you. Just passing on, causing problems, you know, stirring the shit, if you like.
So was Black Sabbath the first ever heavy metal band?
Yeah. I think, as I said to you last night, people all talking in the halls and places we were playing. You couldn't hear what we were playing, so we sort of started turning up and getting louder and louder, and became quite a noisy group, really. I think Wicked World was the first track we ever done, which was like more of a, and we couldn't put our finger on what you'd put the music as, you know, but we enjoyed doing it. Well, we had an interest in the occult, and we always have ever since day one. We played in some city or other. I can't even remember what it was. It was definitely in America anyway. And we'd done the show and went back to the hotel, go up to the room, and sure enough, all these people are sitting in the corridor with all black cloaks and gowns on, and holding candles, black candles, and sort of chanting and humming stuff. So, and there's quite a few of them. There's 20 or so people all along the corridors, and obviously people were complaining, but they wouldn't move, you know. So by the time we got there, we see all these people in the corridor. Bloody hell, what's going on here? And they didn't say anything. They just what's going on. So we climbed over them and got into our rooms, because we all had the row of rooms along there, that they were outside. Went in and thought, we can't put up with this outside the doors. The security hasn't moved them from the hotel or nothing. So what are we going to do? So we phoned each other up and said, well, you know, let's all go outside together. So we did, and we said, we'll go outside and open the doors and blow the candles out, and we sang Happy Birthday to them. One of the guitars the stage guitar was stolen, and we arrived at the airport, and sure, the guitar's gone. And they found some chap running across the road with the guitar in the case, and he got knocked down by a truck. So I got the guitar back again. So it seems like, well, up to now, touch wood, nobody's, I dare him to take it. I just completed a tour in America with Anthrax, and they adored Sabbath. And when we toured with Metallica, I used to think they were taking the piss. They used to be playing old Sabbath stuff. And I said to the tour manager, are these guys taking the piss? You're joking, I think you're gods.